The Russia-Ukraine war has triggered a global grain crisis. Over 20 million tons of grain stuck in silos in Ukraine's Odessa port. This might start shipping soon after the recently UN-brokered grain deal with Russia in Turkey.
Ukrainian officials appeared optimistic on Monday, saying grain could start moving again from the country's Black Sea ports within a matter of days.
We expect the first shipment to be completed this week.
The UN echoed the Deputy Infrastructure Minister's sentiment. Russia, Ukraine, Turkey, and the UN agreed to a deal last week allowing safe passage in and out of 3 Ukrainian ports, aimed at easing global food shortages. But a Russian missile strike on the port of Odessa the next day raised questions about whether it would still go ahead. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov brushed off criticism on Monday, saying Moscow only targets military infrastructure.
Speaking
about the episode which you mentioned that happened in Odessa, there is nothing in the commitments that Russia signed up to in Istanbul on July 22nd that would prohibit us from continuing our special military operation, destroying Ukrainian military infrastructure and other military targets.
Ukraine's grain exports have been stalled since February, when Russia sent tens of thousands of troops into Ukraine in what it calls a special military operation. Before that, Ukraine and Russia accounted for 1/3 of global wheat exports. Rising energy prices and a global wheat shortage are some of the most far-reaching effects of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Moscow denies responsibility for the food crisis, blaming Western sanctions for slowing its food and fertilizer exports, and Ukraine for mining the approaches to its ports. Ukraine's infrastructure minister said officials are taking steps to make sure product moves safely.
All convoys will be accompanied by Ukrainian rescue vessels. They will go first along with the vessels of the Ministry of Infrastructure. But we must say that this is not a simple process.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.